that's why we're showing stick on doubles, right?
Yeah, because you do so much like very specific micro-technical stuff that while you're busy doing that, you could just end up getting swatted away, interrupted preemptively. Everybody winning semis of doubles here at UFA 2022. And already, look at what's getting started. Oryon coming in with that dash attack, just able to quickly reset the position, and so many back airs coming out as well, dealing a good amount of damage.
Yep, I mean, put up a wall with those back airs. You've got the frame data, you might as well use it. And you know what, maybe Mr.R knows something that we don't, Dara. Some secret chic stuff in doubles that can be used to utilize the full potential of this character.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, right now just gonna be going through that quick little F3 neutral to set up that tech chase. Sisqui gonna be picking it up from there. This is a pretty evenly matched game, besides for the fact that I've gotta say, Oryon has just avoided so much damage.
Yeah, Oryon, I mean, Joker with that hitbox can definitely weave in and out of situations and scraps. Only 30% to his name. Leon's also sitting with 65%. Both of them are actually in a really good position. Meanwhile, Sisqui and Mr.R are both looking closer to death.
And they're setting it up, but Leon not actually able to jump in there with time. The backfield dealing a little bit too much vertical knockback, but that's going to be the uphill. Oryon going to be the first to take off Sisqi's stock.
Arsene comes out and Arsene makes a mess, as we already know. We're no strangers to the power of Arsene. That down air into up air.
Yeah, for sure. But the question is, will you even have time to set that up? Only time will tell. Right now, Leon just focusing on Sisqui, just saying, hey, get off of my teammate. Does so successfully to safety. Leon just backing off a little tiny bit here. What a turnaround down tilt. So safe. Able to punish that F tilt on his shield. Sisqui not able to get that stock off quite yet, and he is committing off stage. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and you can just see Sheik struggling to put in the work that Mr.R might have hoped from the character. Leon just staying in shield, getting rid of Mr.R's stock. He's taken a lot of hits, he's given out a lot of damage, but just not able to steal the stocks in a double situation like you'd wish.
Yeah, right now, Oryon and Leon are starting to run away with it really slowly, and that F-tilt not having enough end-lag for Sisqui to come in and punish with that dash attack. Leon occupying the right side. Good wait with the up-tilt, and actually feeding Sisqui into Mr.R's bouncing fish. All of a sudden, 6 stocks, 5 stocks to 3. God damn it, 4 stocks to 3. They still have a very generous lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Joker, everybody knows the effectiveness of this character in doubles. Arsene, like, the minute you get Arsene, you can just throw out hitboxes and you're bound to hit one of the 2 players.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, gonna be looking for that forward. Doesn't find it quite yet, though. All right.
And the thing is, with stuff like with needles and charge shot, the effectiveness of Rebel's Guard also skyrockets. And with that, you can just push out Arsene more and more and more, and just utilize the true potential of that comeback mechanic.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, Oryon going to be sent off stage right now, looking through those down guns, looking through any way to be able to deny Mr.R's recovery, falling neutral F smash.
Leon,
nice classic.
I want to talk about the amount of work that Leon put right there. A nair into F smash confirmed to get rid of Sisqui. Sisqui instantly takes Raven's stock, and then Leon lands it with another F smash and completely gets rid of Mr.R.
And trying to still get rid of Leon here. Sisqui going to be sending him off stage, but that is A-okay. Now he's stuck at the ledge. He's sandwiched. He gets hit with that down air and tries to deny him. Oh my god, Leon is going out there.
Yeah, the 2 of these players are just working in tandem with one another, and it's to maximum effectiveness. Honestly, I would have loved to see a dare there.
But look at the sustain of Lucina. That is why she's so good in doubles, because she is so floaty. Sisqui misses that directional air dodge, still gives in a last lick with that up B, but I've got to say that was confidently in favor of Oryon and Leon.
Absolutely. I mean, if I am on the side of Sisqui and Mr.R, I'm definitely thinking maybe Sheik's not the one. I have Aegis. I've got DLC Pack 2 in my pocket. Why would I not use them?
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I don't think the Sheik was doing all that much this game. You don't get to really maximize your damage output because of how much you rely on long combo streaks to do so. So I'm curious to see if we'll actually see that switch up. But Joker, Lucina, such a potent team. Lucina just so ready to follow up off of really anything. Joker capable of chasing you down with all of his aggression, with all of his lethality, thanks to his own back air. Leon and Oryon, they just played impeccably.
Yeah, I love the synergy from the 2 of these players. They know exactly what each other wants. They know what their character's capable of. They hold on to their stocks for as long as possible, and they repeat those 3 things, those 3 pillars of playing doubles while they whittle down the stocks of their opponents.
Yeah.
I would very much be surprised if the Sheik came out in game 2.
I love the French crowd. They have horns and they have bongos to be able to gas everybody up, which I'm just like, man, that makes me so happy.
Yeah, I mean, especially when it came to UK versus France, that's when the energy of the venue reaches a new level.
Yeah. Oh man, everybody just waiting in anticipation for this next match here. Game number 2, they're gonna be jumping on into it. No character switches. Mr.R gonna be trying to hold it down with the Sheik. And already we see Sisqui on the back line, charging up that charge shot while he has the opportunity to do so. And I've gotta say, he's already backed off, he's already forced off stage. This isn't looking so good.
Yep, they've already pushed, like you said, they've already pushed the team to the edge of the stage. The two of them have taken up so much space. They've got complete control of center stage. And now it's left on, the onus is on Mr.R and Sisqui to fight their way back in.
Yeah.
And the Sheik coming back out. Ramen definitely has faith in this character.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, tries to go for the down throw, maybe trying to catch a bad defensive option, or perhaps DIN. Mr.R trying to follow up off stage with that bouncing fish, excuse me. Sisqui leaning into the left. Leon gonna be denied of, trying to find a way to be able to come in there because Mr.R was keeping him preoccupied, but all of a sudden, look at this. That down air, that could have confirmed into an up air. Wow, that could have been huge.
Yeah, and it's honestly, it's looking a lot better for Mr.R and Sisqui right now. Oryon and Leon, albeit very slightly, but they are on the back foot nonetheless.
Oh yeah. Okay, gets a late hit with the dash attack. Sisqui just immediately turning around just in case Oryon found a way to be able to get in there. Mr.R finally finds a stock. He gets that up air off, and now they're hunting for Leon, who is struggling to land, who's struggling to actually get in here. Sisqui and Mr.R have established that backline, frontline dynamic, and they're really taking it home with it.
Yep, and now Leon unable to tech that against the stage, will lose his first stock. And like you said, just unable to force himself in, to wedge himself in between the fight and make himself an ever-present issue. He needs to figure out how to do that.
However, with Mr.R off stage.
However, with Arsene currently out right now, maybe something can be done.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, right now Sisqui looking for a way to be able to get back into the game. Right now just charging up that charge shot. Both of them just taking it nice and slow. Leon not able to find that opening that he needs, but they need to take that stock off of Sisqui ASAP.
Definitely looking much better for Team Ramon and Sisqui.
Oh yeah. We show you they're keeping it even in terms of stock count. They got quite a bit of a damage lead for themselves. Sisqui just waiting, maybe looking to punish the end-lag on something, and then ends up sandwiched between both Leon and Oryon, but fighting his way out of it. Coming in with that back heel, able to get that stock off, and wow, what a position.
Yeah, we went from game 1 with Sisqui being the player in the scuffle who was forced to take stocks from his teammate, has now swapped over to the one who's actually clinging on to his stocks the most.
Oh yeah, but what a juggle from Oryon, able to take care of Mr.R's stock. Yet again, the stock count is even. They need to get something going in terms of damage, but Mr.R and Sisqui, they're just passing to each other. FBO dash attacks
like that
over and over.
That's a lot of damage to tack on early.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, just waiting a little bit, waiting to see what's going to happen. I like the fact that Leon didn't commit to anything just in case Sisqui decided to come in with punish. So you hold and you pummel, and then just in case you see the startup of a hitbox, you use the throw armor to keep yourself nice and safe.
Yeah, we did talk about Leon struggling to find his footing in this game. However, it seems that's completely changed. Definitely comfortable in this position. 131% to his name on the second stock. Making himself a problem.
Oh, and still going to be eating that charge shot. Now Sisqui has it to play with. Mr.R just frontlining F-tilt for the coverage, doesn't take the stock off, but down tilt neutrally. This is the double edge trapping that you want to see, but then he commits too much off stage. Does he get punished? He does not.
Yeah, the team of Ramon and Sisqui just impeccable ledge trapping, textbook ledge trapping, sending Oryon and Leon off stage over and over and over, taking turns and recovering.
Oh no, but that dash attack, Oryon gonna be passing his own teammate to his opponent, to his inevitable doom. This is doable, but you need to get that stock off of Mr.R now, but he's playing safe. He's the one that has to stay alive. He's letting Sisqui frontline. This isn't looking so good.
Yeah, it seems Oryon's last hope right now is Arsene. Seeing what the character, seeing what this comeback mechanic can do for him. Will you give him a hand, Arsene, or will you doom him with that recovery?
Comes in with the neutral. He gets his opening to get back onto the stage. Quick little uppy out of shield though. Sisqui just going to be still denying Oryon of any huge openings here. Calling out yet another jump. Is this over? Is it over? Yes, it is.
Despite Arsene coming out, Oryon seems completely unable to just do anything with that character.
Yeah.
What a change. What a change from game one.
I feel like this game too, especially, what happened was Mr.R and Sisqui, they really simply, they were just able to pass opponents into each other. We saw like a lot of F0 dash attacks. We just saw like a lot of really good offstage sustain from Sisqui this time, with Dark Samus stalling offstage with Bomb, able to position himself perfectly for a lot of offstage aerials to be able to actually close out those stocks. And then whenever it was Mr.R who was just about to die, he was at 90-something%, he played behind his teammate. That's fundamental to doubles. When you're the one that's about to die, you'd let your guy frontline.
Yeah, I mean that's the classic. That is the doubles classic. Everybody, whether you're a beginner into doubles or whether you're a seasoned veteran, you know that 2 is better than 1. If you're the one at kill percent and your teammate is at a lower percent, for what reason would you not send them to do your bidding?
Yeah, you have no reason not to do so. So going into game 3, let's see what's going to happen. I just feel like Mr.R was kind of like the X factor, right? He was the one that was able to tighten up a lot of his confirms, tighten up his damage, and he just felt like he had a lot more presence that game. And
I'm going to say, Dara, I had such little faith in the Sheik, but I've been proven completely wrong. That Sheik can make moves.
Yeah, the bouncing fish was huge, neutral especially. Just such a nice, good active hitbox. Mr.R was setting up a lot of stuff here, and just like kind of really oppressing with a lot of his movement prowess. So going into game 3, it is exactly 1 game apiece. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, he really did know something that we didn't, but let's see. Can Sheik continue to make moves going into game 3? Or will Oryon and Leon make the necessary adaptations that they need?
Yeah, and Mr.R is going to be whiffing his grab, but look at this, it's devolved into 2 1v1 situations. This time in the favor of Leon and Oryon. Oryon just sitting in shield, waiting, just trying to distract and delay Mr.R from coming in and disrupting Leon.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's quite a stark contrast to game 2. Just like you said, 2 1v1 situations going on. I love to see when you watch doubles played at a top level, just no matter how close they are to each other, most of the time, they're never getting under each other's feet.
Such a good wait from Sisqui though, holding on to his opponent and then just noticing, hey, I don't think I can get away with this here. But also the biggest switch that I want to take note of is the switch to the Wolf. This is an interesting pick. I'm not sure why Oryon went for it.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Leon and Oryon passing Sisqui onto each other, just like they did there. Leon will back Sisqui away, and then Oryon will chase and continue the attack.
Yeah, that was almost the 2 scoops of the up smash, but alas, the multi hits did not confirm the way that he wanted, and what an interruption, but what a counter from Leon.
That counter is just placed beautifully, and both Sisqui and Mr.R's first stocks will be cleared out. Oryon and Leon still holding on to theirs at actually a very comfy percent.
Yeah, Sisqui just sitting in shield just in case Leon either get up attacked or neutral get up. Up smash did not cover that in time, throwing out the mines nice and classic, dashing in, dashing out, jumping over the charge shot, but you're still stuck in the Sisqui dimension. This is 2 1v1s. They're both such confident, such seasoned ledge trappers. You can see with how much damage they've already gotten off, but they can't close, they can't get those stocks off.
Yeah, it seems despite the effectiveness of the Sisqui dimension, it just doesn't seem to be putting the work in that you usually see it do. Leon at 143% and Oryon not far behind.
Yeah.
Neither of these players are willing to give up their stocks, Dara.
They're still considering their ledge traps, but neither Sisqui nor Mr.R have found this close. But up throw is going to be able to do it, but at what cost? You can't get away with that dancing blade, falling into the charge shot and almost getting that back throw into the neutral. That was a cute idea, but didn't fully connect.
Yeah. Oryon and Leon getting absolutely every shred of use out of their first stocks. I think both of them actually cleared 170% before they bowed out.
Oh yeah, okay, going to be getting that up smash right now. Oryon finding one of those up airs as well, just backing off a little bit, controlling center stage, and you see Leon in a perfect position, is what I would say, until Mr.R jumps in, disrupts the whole field with that back air.
Yeah, and despite how much they were lagging behind, you know, this actually it could be a lot worse. Sisqui and Mr.R definitely still have it in them to bring this back, though it is getting a bit more precarious by the second for our team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mr.R though just trying to get something started, but keeps on trading. And as Sheik, you do not want to be trading because your opponent definitely does more damage than you. And look at these follow-ups. Oryon and Leon getting some combos off of one another. Such a good wake-up attack to be able to get Sisqui off of him as well. Finding yet another Dancing Blade with punish. Mr.R doesn't complete his jab just because he's afraid of getting whiff punished himself. They're both playing off of each other so well, but Sisqui, oh my god, stocks are flying.
Yeah, what I was just about to say is that I really want to see Sisqui play and just be a little less adventurous than he was being, because you were on your final stock and Ramen was at the very end of his second stock. So if you were to die in that situation and take a stock, then Mr.R is already just one tap away from dying. But unfortunately, Sisqui being a little too enthusiastic and paying the price for it.
Yeah, Oryon just looking for that jump coverage, and just look at this position that you're in as Mr.R. You can't make it back onto the stage. You're eating so many different hits here, and just looking for any way to be able to escape the corner, and almost getting the Dancing Blade into the back here too.
Yeah, and now Oryon and Leon, 3 stocks to their name to Mr.R's one that is almost expired. This is such an immense uphill battle for Ramen, and unfortunately the summit is something that he is not going to be able to reach in this game 3.
Yeah, I gotta say, I really like the switch to the Wolf. I wasn't like too sure about it in the beginning, but ultimately, he was just able to exert a little bit more presence. He was able to deal a lot more damage, because if Wolf is known for anything, it is his obscene damage output. Also, maybe some more combo consistency as well. Falling forward, his down throw dash attacks, you know, that kind of thing is, you know, I don't feel like Joker, because of how much he relies on like up throw, up air. He doesn't get as much off of really basic hits like Wolf does.
Yeah, I mean, the difference, despite Joker's sheer strength when it comes to doubles, Oryon definitely seems right at home with his own main Wolf, and you can just see the effectiveness that character played in this Town and City game. Yep.
So ultimately, we're going to be going on to game number 4. Leon and Oryon, I think actually against the seeding, are now going to be up 2-1, potentially going to be making this upset here in doubles. Some exciting stuff.
I mean, I would personally love to see the two of them go ahead. I love watching their 2 characters work together. It's lovely to see. I love to see Lucina be put into play in doubles, and I love to see some Wolf. I love some Joker as well.
Yeah, and with that being said, we're actually going to be seeing the switch up from Mr.R going back to the Crom. Not actually seen in doubles thus far. I'm curious to see if it's going to end up playing out. He's so good. He's so good. He is fast and strong and has so much combo and damage potential. But the question is, will he actually have the time and space to get those off?
No, see, Ramen is just, he'll never be able to completely get rid of Crom, will he? It might have tried to drop him in singles, but doubles, that character definitely can put some work in.
Yeah, that 1X that you keep texting back, Crom, you still have that number saved, man. It's time. It's time. You got to delete the contact.
You got to let it go, but you just can't. You bring it back and you think, maybe this time. Maybe something can happen. Maybe I'll find some happiness.
Yeah, not quite though. But excellent Edgeguard previously though from Sisqui. Now trying to do the same onto Wolf. Wolf can struggle at ledge, but Wolf does one thing well, and that's jump. And if you're not jumping, you're getting hit. Leon threatening just by the mere presence of himself alone, quickly becoming a 2v1. Sisqi's ledge trap is cut short. Woo!
I know, what a sentence. But it's actually quite even at the moment. Mr.R's Crom definitely putting the work in, taking the stocks, and I loved that.
Off the grab release too. You don't always need an explicit throw. Mr.R descending to his death. 5 stocks to 3. This has snowballed. Can they cut this bleeding? Can they do this? Because time is starting to run out. The damage output really starting to lock on Oryon and Leon. Oryon, they're playing so well.
Yeah, you know what? I think Ramen is starting to maybe regret texting his ex. I think he's just been blocked. he's on his way out. The Crom just isn't working. Please let it go, Ramen.
Oh man, now gonna be both of them stuck off stage. Oryon just occupying with up B, and of all the opponents that he could have hit, he ended up hitting his own teammate, but happens to the best of us. Nice little follow-up thing off the throw, able to get that up and off.
Yep, Sisqui and Mr.R are going to have to put in such massive amounts of work if they want to crawl their way back up and stay in the winner's side of bracket. A stock has already been taken, Dara.
Oh my gosh, and Oryon tried to actually back heal Sisqui. Didn't end up killing, ended up killing his own teammate instead. But hey, happens to the best of us. Now all you need is just to be able to go in the good use of the throw armor to be able to get past that charge shot. You live in and you staying nice and safe. Down throw, dash attack, classics, and you sandwich between the two of them. Oh god.
Well, I just opted to go right off stage instead of being stuck in the middle of that scuffle. But unfortunately, being off stage isn't going to keep you safe because you still have to get back on. And that did not happen for Sisqui, losing his stock and leaving it to the lone soldier, Crom.
Yeah, you have to air dodge to make it back on, but that's it. That's Crom off stage. He cannot make it back on. That is the biggest weakness of him. Finally, she doesn't text back. She doesn't respond. You know that it's going to be over. Leon and Oryon are going to be moving on to winners finals of doubles.
Yeah, I like the use of that. Just the up B. I'll throw my stock away, but you're going to die too, and that's us taking the set.
That's just Crom off stage. Crom off stage, man, he struggles because when he has to recover, he has to do so with a very predictable position. He doesn't have a lot of air acceleration. He has a lot of air speed, but he doesn't have a lot of air acceleration to get his momentum started. Yeah. So he's often forced to these super telegraphable, super punishable air dodges. If a Crom is sent deep, you can 100% of the time edgeguard him. You just got to know how he's going to make it back on.
Exactly. You might have the air speed to assist you, but it doesn't matter much if you're just doing a linear recovery quicker. You don't have much room to mix it up as Crom. Everybody knows where you're going to go, despite how fast your airspeed might be. You're going to be taking the exact same path.
And Leon and Oryon executed on that perfectly. They got the set. They're going to be in winners finals, and now everybody for the final set of this block. Before we transition into the rest of doubles, we will be seeing Nocchef Phoenix going up against Finn and Jake. Now, you can start hearing the crowd chant a little tiny bit here. This is going to be exciting. Now, Finn and Jake, the team